Culture and digital divide. While much of the work addressing the digital divide between the haves and the have-nots in the online world has focused on the important task of providing access to hardware, software, and basic computer literacy, there is an additional issue: the cultural digital divide that has received far too little attention. Research increasingly shows that one of the essential ways to attack digital inequality is by addressing the fact that technologies are always created with cultural biases built in that limit their use. This means that the divide will be lessened only when, in addition to providing basic access, we address seriously cultural differences and the differences in power that come with them. Significant lack of representation or misrepresentation of particular racial, ethnic, and cultural groups in the media has long been shown to have profound negative psychological effects on the groups. In turn, this misrepresentation has strongly adverse implications for social justice and equitable social policy, because of the broad conception of these media by the general public and policy makers. Progress in closing various digital divides needs to include improving the quality and quantity of diverse cultural content in new media like the web, video games. In turn, this will make those new resources more effective in dealing with issues of economic, social, and political inequalities. Most attempts to solve the problem of digital divide have focused on shallow interpretation of technical literacy as simply learning computer programs, and aware that technological forms are culturally shaped and need to be reshaped to fit a wider variety of cultural styles and forms. One of the best ways to do this is to encourage and provide technical training for people who have lived experience as members of underserved groups in the US and globally. These culturally competent, technically savvy individuals can then work as facilitators for marginalized communities to empower them to represent themselves in digital media on their own cultural ground via their own culture forms. Community-generated culturally rich representations can contribute positively to economic, social, and cultural changes that bring us closer to justice and equality. It is exploring these issues that the site is dedicated. In general, the topic has been looked at in narrowly technical and economic terms to the neglect of a variety of crucial social-cultural dimensions. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Culturalpolitics.net, done by Iman Nabihi.